But it's probably time to explain the rules and probably time to introduce our first contestants. Please welcome to the stage Duncan and Osie.
Hello. Simon, nice to meet you.
No, lovely to meet you.
Hi, hi,
Yes,
hi.
brilliant. Hi, hi. And so what do you do for a living?
My name's Osie. I am a cat owner from Milton Keynes.
Brilliant. And Duncan?
I'm Duncan. I play Minecraft in Bristol.
Brilliant. Okay. Now, we are raising money for charity tonight, so if you win some money tonight, where is that money going to be going?
Well, we'd like it to go to the Trevor Project.
Yes.
The Trevor Project. And what do they do?
Can we
They are like a mental health for LGBTQ
Yes.
plus.
Yes.
Yeah, all that.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Very worthy
There's
cause.
there's a lot of charities, but all brilliant.
Well, that's the problem with the Jingle Jam. There's just so much charity going
Yeah.
on. It is difficult to keep track of just how many good causes we are supporting.
Absolutely.
So, entirely understandable. Now, have you seen this show before?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
This is the
an
first
entirely
time.
Sorry, no.
original
The first
concept,
episode.
Osie. Thank you. So the way that the pursuit works is you will be answering as a team some rapid-fire questions in what we're calling a cash builder round. Every correctly answered question will net you $100 for the charity of your choice, but it doesn't go straight there. You then have to navigate our pursuit round. I will be letting you answer as a pair, but no conferring. I will take the first answer that you give me.
Okay.
You will have 1 minute to answer these rapid-fire questions. Do you feel ready for this task?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, right. If we are ready, I'm just waiting for the graphics to catch up.
Oh my goodness.
Very fancy. So can we get the timer on the screen, please? Timer's up on screen. If you're ready, I wish you the best of luck. Your time starts now. In Nat King Cole's A Christmas Song, what is roasting on an open fire?
Chestnuts.
Correct. Which colour follows yellow and green in a rainbow?
Blue.
Correct. What is 10% of 120?
12.
Correct. What part of a guitar neck is also a word meaning to worry?
Fret.
Correct. What novel by J.D. Salinger was first published in 1951?
I don't know. I do.
The Bible.
I'm afraid I'll set your pass first. It was The Catcher in the Rye. Who wrote A Christmas Carol?
Charles Dickens.
Correct. Bela Lugosi played which vampire in a 1931 film?
Nosferatu.
Incorrect. That was Dracula.
Oh.
Which block-based tower construction game was invented in 1983?
Jenga.
Correct. Christmas Island is an external territory in the Indian Ocean of which country?
Pass.
Australia. In the movie Elf, what is the first rule of the Code of Elves?
Don't talk about Elf Club.
I'm afraid you are out of time. The correct answer was treat every day like it's Christmas. So, can we please get our score? Because it was a pretty good round, I must say. When I was writing these questions, I wasn't sure how Yogs members would do. I will say, for the benefit of the members at home, that about half of these questions come from the official quiz book for another well-known quiz show, whereas about half were written by me. So, if you have a problem with one of the questions, it's probably one of the official ones. But you did very, very well.
Thank you.
Now, we move on to our second component of the show, where instead of answering rapid-fire questions, you'll be facing multiple choice questions, and you will need to beat your pursuer. I think we need to find out, because there are a lot of people that you could be going up against in the yogscast. Are you particularly afraid of anyone that you could be going head-to-head with?
I think Pyrian. I'd be very scared of going
Or
up with
maybe Lewis as well.
Maybe Lewis, yeah. I would not want to face either of those.
I wouldn't put it past him to slip some more chemistry questions into that pile there.
I can promise you the questions are entirely random. I did not know who was going to be in each round, both on the contestant side or on the pursuer side. So it is entirely fair, and actually these ones are done now. We're going to be reading our questions from the board. And I think we're going to be finding out very soon who you're going up against. Now, I mean, you've said that you've watched a lot of another very similar show before. Duncan, have you watched a lot of quizzing?
Yeah.
I mean, based on...
This
I'm not going to lie to you,
particular
Duncan.
one I always found a bit hard.
We've played a few quizzes over the years
I like
on
the
the Jingle
easy
Jam.
ones.
I doubt the fact that you've watched a lot of quizzes
I
sometimes.
like the first 5 questions of Millionaire.
Yes. yeah.
Yes, because I seem to remember that in Universally Challenge that we did a couple of years ago, your team was on first, and
We didn't do very
It
well.
There
didn't
was like
do-
19 chemistry questions.
Oh, we're blaming Lewis again.
Yes, yes.
I mean, it's kind of a skill issue, if I'm completely honest. And you both took part in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire last.
I didn't actually.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I did.
You did quite well, I seem to remember.
I did okay, but I slipped up on, I think it was just, I didn't read the question well enough. So that's something that we have to make sure we do
Yes.
today, is read the question fully.
Was it a planet thing?
It was a
Yeah.
it was a solar system question.
Okay, right. Okay, so the main stumbling block to your success is going to be basic literacy.
Yes.
That's always the case.
Rather than, you know, like,
Knowledge.
I'll read it
Yeah.
very slowly for you, if
Perfect.
that's going to be helpful. No shade on people that have dyslexia, but, you know, if it's necessary,
Thank you.
we'll absolutely help you. I'm just waiting to hear whether the questions are ready, and I believe they are. So, let's find out who you'll be going up against as your pursuer. Can we please roll the graphic? Let's find out. It's
Oh.
the man who's responsible for this whole Jingle Jam thing, and it's in the wrong aspect ratio. It is the big boss himself.
Oh no!
Please welcome our pursuer, Lewis
Oh,
Brendan.
there he is! Oh no! Oh god, the one person we didn't want to see.
Dear.
Oh, I hope I get some more opportunity to give you questions that you remember for the next year. And you'll be like, oh, it was a question about planets.
A cold sweat for years to come, thinking about chemistry. I mean, were you impressed by their performance, Lewis?
Not really. When I saw these two, I was like, oh, it's just like, give me someone tougher.
Give me some real opposition.
Yeah, these two are just they're hopeless, aren't they?
We're not best.
You guys don't-
Escape rooms.
Everyone else they're just doing it on their own. We're the only team that has to have two people.
Yes, you're the training wheels team, exactly. So your money, if you beat the pursuer tonight, is going to go to the Trevor Project. The big boss himself, where would you like your money to go if you successfully out-pursue your contestants?
I am supporting Calm,
The campaign against living miserably.
indeed.
Fantastic. Two very, very good choices. So, no, as I said in the beginning, whoever wins tonight, it's going to be charity that wins. So, I believe we can have a look at the offer that is on the table for you. Can we please bring up the board? So, you answered how many questions correctly in the first round? Can we please find out? So, you answered 12 questions correctly. That's $1,200.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Available.
Pretty good.
Now, for those of you who haven't played this before, which is to say everybody, because this is entirely original, you, by answering a question correctly, will move one rung down the ladder on our board. However, if the pursuer gets a question right, they will also move one down from the top of the board. So you need to stay ahead of them and reach the very bottom. If you think that's a daunting order, a tall order, from starting in the middle of the board, then you can elect to go for a lower offer. Can we please find out, studio, what the lower offer is? So you could go for $600 going to your charity of choice. What do you think, Lewis? Which do you think they should go for?
Well, obviously you started strong. Maybe you just got lucky on those questions. You just happened to know them. And from now on, you're just going to get none. So maybe you should hedge your bets and go careful. Or maybe you want to risk it, you know? Maybe you can beat me. Maybe you just know more.
We might do.
From what I remember, there were no questions about nuns, so I don't think that is an option that's on the table. But which do you want to go for? Do you want to go for your standard offer or your low offer?
I think, should we try and
Standard.
go? We would like to, we've earned that cash. We want to bring that.
Win it.
We're going to bring it to the Trevor Project. So can we please remove the lower offer from the board? We're going to be staying at $1,200. Let's find out if you can beat the pursuer. And let's bring the first question up of the Jingle Jam quiz. Just waiting for it to come up.
Very exciting time.
The tension is being
It is
built.
very exciting.
Oh, gosh. They do say two heads are better than one.
Now, you are allowed to confer in this round. You will be selecting
listening.
your answer with the stream deck that is in front of you. And Lewis, you will also be doing the same thing. So you might not want to give any clues away when it comes to the question, but that's up to you. You don't have to throw our pursuer off. So here we go. Here's your first question. Which of these races is not found in the Elder Scrolls series of games? Is it A, Khajiit? Is it B, Bosma? Or is it C, Kenku? I'm going to need to answer quite quickly.
Okay.
They have,
My,
the big boss has already locked in his answer.
This is
I'm
my gut.
going to need an answer quickly. Okay, we have locked in our answer. Can we please reveal what the contestants have put down for their answer? You've gone for Kenku. Now, why did you say Kenku?
Because I think Khajiit is right, and I didn't think there'd be two Ks.
Oh. Also, it sounds like Kenko, the popular coffee brand.
Okay. It's going to be a long night, everyone. I worried that I'd made these questions too easy, but we're going off of letter-based vibes. Well, okay, can we reveal the correct answer, please? Was it C, Kenku? It was correct. More by luck than judgment.
Our weird mind work.
Let's hope that carries on working. Now, Big Boss, what did you put as your answer? Let's find out. What did you put down? You also put Kenku. Can you reveal anything about these answers?
No, I just knew it.
You just knew the answer?
I just knew the answer.
Well, Khajiit is famous from a series of memes about Khajiit having coin or that kind of thing. Bosma, I believe, are the elf-looking people, whereas Kenku are from Dungeons & Dragons.
Is that the case? I didn't know where they were from.
I think they're like a Corvid-type race from Dungeons & Dragons.
Really?
So if we have a look at the board, you have moved one step closer to home. You're one step closer to bringing that money home for charity, but so too has the Big Boss.
He's following.
3 steps behind you.
Pursuing.
In the pursuit. Thank you very much. Right.
He's following. The follower.
It follows. Right, let's find out if your luck holds with our second question. Wish you the best of luck.
Okay.
It's going to come up any minute now. Right. Which modern author has written books including Yellowface, Babel, possibly Babel, and The Poppy War? Is it A, R.F. Kuang? Is it B, Sarah J. Maas? Or is it C, Alice Wynne? I'm going to need you to lock in your answer quite quickly. You can confirm, but don't give the game away to our pursuer.
Yeah.
Okay, we have locked in our answers. Can we please reveal what our contestants have put down? You've selected R.F. Kuang. Have you read any of these books?
Nope.
I've never read a
Heard
book.
of any of these people? Haven't heard of any of those books or those people.
Day 1. Okay.
I did an educated guess because that sounded like an East Asian name, and those books sound like East Asian books.
Okay, that's fair enough with the Poppy War. Let's find out. Was that the correct answer?
Oh my God!
Well done.
Again, this feels very undeserved, but I will allow it. What did you put? Can we please reveal our answer from our pursuer? What did you put, the Big Boss?
I didn't know either. I guessed C.
Alice Wynne! Oh my goodness. Yes, R. Kuang wrote those 3 books. Babel, I'd call it Babel. I think it might be Babel. It's an excellent book with an etymology-based magic system, if people know that kind of thing. The other option, Sarah J. Maas wrote Court of Thorn and Roses, and Alice Wynne wrote a big book last year called In Memoriam, about the First World War. Not that you knew that. Again, it was just a total stab in the dark.
No, we definitely knew
It was educated guess.
It was an educated guess. Based on what?
Based on their name.
But okay, right. Help me out here. You need to catch them up.
You're meant to be on our side, Simon.
Not at this rate, I'm not.
We're winning!
We're doing very well.
You are two steps.
Great.
You are 2 steps away from home, and our chaser is our pursuer is implausibly far behind. We've got to do some catching up here, Big Boss. Can we please find out the third question and maybe put an end to this misery? Okay. One-handed clean and jerk is an Olympic event in which sport? Is it A, weightlifting? Is it B, shooting? Or is it C, gymnastics? Can we please lock in our answers? Oh, we locked in our answers very, very quickly. Why are you so confident about your answer, Osie?
I think it's a pretty, it's a well-known technique in weightlifting.
I hope Lewis has pressed his button.
I have.
Yes, no, I can see it on the screen. He has locked in his answer.
I'm pretty confident with this one. I've heard this term before.
You've heard of one-handed clean and jerk?
Yes, of course.
Okay, have you done it yourself?
Every day.
I'll never tell.
I didn't realise you were such a keen weightlifter, Duncan.
Only on one arm.
Just as well you have such specialist knowledge in this area. Brilliant. Okay, well, can we reveal the correct answer? Is it weightlifting? We have locked it in, and that is correct.
There, we did it!
The question is, Big Boss, did you lock in the correct answer? Can we please reveal our pursuer's answer?
I did as well.
You did also get this correct. Well done. Okay.
He's the evil.
I'll get you.
Okay, so taking a look at our board, you are one step away from safety. Our pursuer is 3 steps behind you. You're pretty safe at the moment. You're 3 and clear, but it could all change. You've been pretty lucky up so far with your guesses and 1 piece of specialist knowledge. Let's find out if that continues into the next round. Can we please get our next question? Oh, we are finding out in a second.
This means that we could potentially get 3 wrong.
Yeah, you've got plenty of lifelines. If you just want to have a good time and stay here chatting with us, then you're very welcome to.
You could just leave.
You could just leave.
We're not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that.
Right, your next question. Named for its yellow-white head, Neopalpa donaldtrumpi is a recently discovered species of what creature? Is it A, a dung beetle? Is it B, a moth? Or is it C, a gibbon? I need you to lock in an answer quite quickly. Okay. Yeah. We've locked in an answer over here with our pursuer.
This could be wrong.
Okay, now, there was a bit of to and fro with that one. Is this another guess?
Yes.
Well, of course. I mean, they're all, unless my reasoning for this is that I feel like, I don't know, moths and beetles are discovered quite often, but what I went for was the mammal.
So can we reveal their answer,
Sorry.
please?
They've just discovered a new gibbon.
And also, so
It
can I
looks
just,
like
can I
Donald
just,
Trump.
They may have done.
can I just double check? You think that we've discovered every species of dung beetle and moth? There is no more to be found.
No. I just think it would be more fun. I think it would be a fun.
Okay.
I think it would be a really fun gibbon.
Because your logic there was they're
funky
discovering
gibbon.
these all the time, so it's less likely to be those.
Well,
I'm starting to think it might be moth.
yeah,
No shit.
No, that's the
we might be
that's the dung
right.
beetle.
might be
those.
right.
We
Oh,
might
no.
be right.
Come on.
Right. Should we
the
find out
answer.
together what the correct answer is? Can we
hope
please
so.
reveal the right answer? Was it gibbon? No.
Oh,
Okay.
It was not a gibbon. But the real
I think
question
that's the
now
Pokemon.
is, can we please reveal what our
Play
pursuer
Trump.
put as their answer? What made you say moth, Big Boss?
I think it was just that it would be too on the nose to put a dung beetle,
Yeah.
right? And surely they've discovered all the gibbons by now.
Oh, Daff is new to science.
There
Oh,
might-
that's true.
There might be a secret gibbon out there.
loads of new
There could be
gibbons
a
out there.
secret gibbon.
Like a,
You don't know if I discovered all the gibbons.
Yeah, I mean, the Dota 2 conferences normally kind of reveal new ones every
many.
game.
Yeah.
So, you have gone forward. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the clue with that one was Neopalpa is like new mouth parts. I think it's to do with
Could
the
also be
the
gibbon.
physiology of the animal. But can we please take a look at the board? Because you have not moved anywhere. You're still 1 away from safety, whereas our pursuer, I believe, has moved forwards already. So, got 3 spaces. You've still got some lifelines,
loads of
effectively.
time.
You've still got some wiggle room
Get a few wrong.
to get it wrong. Just, do what you just did.
Got my
It'll make
work cut out
great
for me.
streaming, okay?
Yeah,
It's no fun if you get everything right, right?
exactly.
So, let's find out what the
Would've been
next
nice, though.
question is. I'm not sure who I'm rooting for at this point, frankly. What is the correct American military term for a bird after it has hit an aircraft? Is it A, a snarge? Sorry. Is it B, a squab? Or is it C, a splat?
Oh.
I need you to lock in your answers relatively quick. You can confer a little bit. Is it a snarge, a squab, or a splat?
See?
Okay.
I don't know.
Right, come on. This is the first one that's
Wait
got
for
me a little
Strike to
bit.
come up.
Right, okay. Can we please reveal what our contestants put down as their answer? You put splat.
Yep.
Okay, what was your reasoning for that answer?
Duncan told me to.
I think that's what it would look like.
A bigger boy told you to do it.
A bigger boy bullied me into.
Okay, Duncan, what was your logic for a bird post hitting an aircraft being called a splat?
Well, I think a squab is already a bird. And a
Okay.
snarge isn't a word.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yes, I can see your logic there. Let's find out if you were right. Can we please reveal the answer? Was it splat?
Shit.
It was a snarge.
Word does exist.
Apparently it exists.
Can we find out, please, what our pursuer put as the answer? Oh, it doesn't look good.
Oh,
It's a squab! Okay, no, it's not a squab. I believe snarge was a pilot slang for it. I mean, splat, I think, would be kind of more descriptive, arguably.
That's what it looks
Squab,
like.
I'm pretty sure you're right, is also a type of bird. Snarge...
You're too smart for me. I thought like squib or something like, like...
Yeah,
An
like
explosive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense, to be fair. They're Americans. What do they know?
Inventing words, obviously.
Snarge.
Yeah, leave it to us, Americans.
Snarge.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
So, going to the board for a second, we have exactly the same position. Nothing has changed. You're still one step away from safety. But crucially, our pursuer has not caught up with you.
Hooray.
You've still got your
Nothing's changed.
lifelines,
Nothing's
as it were.
I think Lewis might be
You can get 3 more wrong, guys.
Yeah.
fine.
Let
Got
him catch up.
I
This is-
believe in
This
you.
is the handicap now. We've got plenty of questions we can go through, okay?
Perfect.
I accounted for getting quite a few wrong in this game.
Good.
Okay, so as
We're
we
gonna
have
run out.
learned, this was probably a smart move. Let's find out if you can put an end to this misery with our next question. Lewis Carroll's book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland was banned in which country? Was it banned in China? Or was it banned in North Korea? Or was it banned in Russia?
God.
Have a think. Okay, our pursuer is already locked in.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
Well, that's what I'd go for, I think.
I think there was an extra word in that sentence. Right. Okay. Can we please reveal what our contestants put as their answer? You put North Korea. Why did you put North Korea?
Well,
I assume they ban everything.
Everything's banned there.
Okay. I mean, that's not an unreasonable line of logic.
My logic, yeah. Unless it's like promoting a capitalist, because those other two countries are,
They're all communist, aren't they?
yeah.
Well,
so-
Russia's not communist anymore. They had
No.
quite a big falling out about it.
Yeah, but when that book came out,
Yeah, but it's an old book.
it's a very old book.
You know what? Yeah, fair enough. When it came out and it was still the Russian Empire with serfs, they really were communist. Okay, let's reveal. Was it banned in North Korea?
I'm surprised. I bet it is, though. I bet you can't get a copy of it in North Korea.
You probably can't buy a copy in North Korea. No, you know what? I think you're probably right now.
Question.
I didn't
Simon.
need to
Big
ban
boss.
Don't worry, Simon.
We've been stuck here
I
for
got
a really long
I got
time.
it wrong as well.
Can we reveal what our pursuer put?
Oh no!
I put Russia. I thought it was a Cold War thing. I thought it was like
It was published in the 19th century!
No!
Okay,
This
right.
is amazing.
It was banned in China because, if I remember correctly, it portrayed animals as talking, which was in violation of the rules of nature. I think that was the justification that I read, anyway. It is entirely possible that it's banned in North Korea, but that is not the answer that I had. And this was one, I believe, from the show that we have taken a
I'll
few
give it
liberties.
to you.
No. I want to win. I want to win this
win this
legitimately.
I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, good.
So, Studio, can we just take another look at the board, please?
It's the same.
Same ball.
Yeah, your stream is not broken. We're stuck where we are. Nothing has changed.
Maybe if you made the questions easier, Simon.
World War I saw more movement than this. Right, okay, let's see if we can break the stalemate with the next question. I don't think we're going to run out.
It's a tricky question.
Okay, right, here we go. One on gaming. We're going to get this. Right.
Easy.
Which studio originally created the Halo series of games? Was it A, Eidos? Was it B, Mojang? Or was it C, Bungie? Okay, we've got our answers locked in immediately. So, what did you go for?
Bungie.
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 Right, and what makes you so confident about that?
Because they made that game.
They just did.
Okay, you're very confident.
They made the first 3 plus Reach, I think.
Okay, you played all of them?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be really embarrassing if you're wrong, you know.
Well, it's not wrong, so.
Right. Okay, everyone, we're all in this together. Can we please find out, was that the correct answer? Yeah! And not that it changes anything, but can we please find out what our pursuer put as their answer?
Yay!
I think we knew that.
We are all winners. Most of all, the Trevor Project is the winner.
Hooray.
Yes, Bungie produced Halo, Eidos was Time Splitters, and Mojang was obviously Minecraft. So, you descend off of the board. Can we just, for the sake of my
Money.
satisfaction, there we go! The Pursuer has been bested. You have won
yeah.
$1,200 for the
Amazing.
project.
Thank you.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Thank you very, very much for taking part. I believe we're now going to be moving on to our next pair of contestants. Big Boss, can I ask you to step outside so we don't intimidate people whilst they're doing their cash
Fair
builder
enough.
rounds? You are quite a visage to look
I
upon.
understand.
Okay. Thank you very much for
Can be
taking
very
part.
frightening.
If you would like to exit stage,
Thank you.
and can we please
Bye-bye.
get our next pair of contestants
Thank you, Simon.
on? Thank you very much, Big Boss. We'll ask you back at some point in the future. Who is our next brave pair of contestants? We'll find out in just a minute because we only have so many microphones in the studio.